How to attract a girl that doesn't like you. Is she the one that got away or the one you never had a shot with? Hold up. That's about to change. You're about to learn the counterintuitive secrets of turning indifference into irresistible attraction. Attraction isn't always about initial chemistry, it's about strategy, confidence, and knowing how to play the game. In this video, we're diving into some unconventional tips that can shift the way she sees you. This isn't about manipulation, it's about becoming the best version of yourself while subtly repositioning how she sees you. Ready to go from "not a chance" to "where have you been all my life"? Buckle up, your transformation starts now. Tip 1. Look into her left eye. Alright, so you've heard all kinds of tips and tricks when it comes to making a girl fall for you. But let's start with something that's not your everyday advice. The power of looking into her left eye. Yes, you read that right, her left eye. It may sound a little odd, but bear with me because science is on our side here. When you make eye contact with someone, it naturally creates a connection, but there's something special about focusing on the left eye that takes things up a notch. Studies show that gazing into someone's left eye can boost oxytocin levels, the love hormone that's linked to trust, bonding, and yes, attraction. So, while you're busy charming her with your witty conversation, locking your gaze on her left eye subtly increases her brain's production of oxytocin, making her feel more comfortable and connected with you. Pretty cool, right? Now, you're probably wondering, how do you pull this off without looking like you've got a weird eye fixation? It's simpler than you think. When you're talking to her, keep your gaze natural. Don't be intense or stare her down because that's just creepy. Shift your focus slightly to her left eye when she's speaking or when you're making a point. The beauty of this trick is that it's subtle enough that she won't even notice what you're doing, but she'll feel the effects on a subconscious level. Here's a bonus tip. Mix it up with occasional glances away. You don't want to be the guy who stares non-stop, which can make anyone uncomfortable. But by intentionally giving her a little extra left eye attention when you're making meaningful eye contact, you're setting the stage for a deeper connection. She won't know why she's suddenly feeling more drawn to you, but the brain works in mysterious ways, and this left eye trick is one of them. This technique is like planting a seed. It's not going to magically make her fall head over heels in love with you on the spot, but it creates a foundation of trust and attraction that can build over time. And guess what? Most guys don't know about it, which gives you a secret edge in the game of love. While they're fumbling around with tired pickup lines, you'll be subtly tapping into her brain chemistry to make a lasting impression. By now, you're not only looking more confident, but this simple trick has likely sparked attraction in her. But that's just the beginning. This video will reveal 7 more confidence hacks to help you attract women. We'll start with 4 techniques to secure a date, then dive into 3 strategies to use during the date itself. And for the grand finale, a powerful secret to make her absolutely crazy about you. Tip 2. Wear a pleasant fragrance. Let's be honest, fellas. You might think attracting a girl is all about saying the right things or pulling off the perfect joke at just the right time. But let me tell you something. You're missing a key weapon in your arsenal: your scent. Studies have shown that men who wear scented deodorant tend to walk around feeling more confident. And confidence? That's like the ultimate attraction magnet. It's like you've got this invisible cape flowing behind you, and trust me, women notice. Confidence is what makes you stand tall, strut a little more, and, brace yourself, be rated as more attractive. Yeah, science says so. Now don't go drenching yourself in cologne like you're prepping for a middle school dance. We're not going for just fell into a perfume factory vibes here. The secret lies in subtlety. You want her to notice when she's close, not smell you from across the room. Think of it as leaving a tiny, intriguing trail behind you. That's how you get her to lean in a little closer, to catch that scent. Choosing the right scent can be an art form, but don't worry. You don't have to be a fragrance expert. Go for something clean and fresh, but with a hint of something unique, like sandalwood, cedar, or musk. You don't need to break the bank on a fancy cologne either. Even a good scented deodorant can do the trick, just as long as it complements your natural aroma, and you're not relying on it to cover up skipped showers, by the way. Here's the best part. When you smell good, you feel good, confidence skyrockets, and suddenly, you're the guy she's curious about. Fragrance has this strange way of boosting your overall vibe without you even trying. It's like you're saying, yeah, I'm effortlessly put together, even if you're just rocking a t-shirt and jeans. And let's face it, being remembered for smelling nice is never a bad thing. People forget conversations, they forget what you wore, but a good scent, that sticks. When she catches a whiff of something similar later, she might just think of you. That's the power of fragrance, it sticks in her mind much like your charming personality. So, if the girl of your dreams isn't head over heels for you yet, start with the basics. Smell good. Trust me, it's one of those subtle tricks that works better than you'd think. And who knows, the next time you casually pass by her, she might just take that extra breath and wonder why she hasn't noticed you sooner. Tip 3. Eliminate nervousness with supplements. Let's get real for a second. Approaching a girl, especially one who's got you weak in the knees, can be nerve-wracking. Suddenly your hands get clammy, your mind goes blank, and that super cool thing you were going to say? Gone. It's like your brain just hits a wall and decides, nah, let's not do this today. But don't worry, there's a secret weapon here that doesn't involve pep talks in the mirror or awkward icebreakers, supplements. There's some pretty cool science behind this, and no, I'm not talking about some magic pill that turns you into James Bond overnight. We're looking at natural, mood-boosting options that tackle your nerves from the inside out, giving you that smooth calm. First up, let's talk guarana. This little powerhouse is like the coffee of the supplement world, except it doesn't leave you jittery and wired. Guarana is known for its ability to boost alertness and help you focus. Imagine walking up to that girl with your thoughts actually in order for once. You'll feel sharp, engaged, and less like you're stumbling over your words. It's a game changer when you need to feel mentally on point. Next, we've got L-theanine, the chill pill you didn't know you needed. This one is a master at calming those anxiety butterflies without making you feel sleepy. It's like someone turned down the volume on your stress and suddenly you're not overthinking every little thing. You can just be present, talk naturally, and, not feel like you're auditioning for a role in socially awkward situations. And don't forget vitamin D3. This isn't just the sunshine vitamin, it's the get your butt off the couch and seize the day vitamin. Vitamin D3 helps with motivation and mood, which is exactly what you need when you're psyching yourself up to make that first move. No more dragging your feet or hesitating for days. With a healthy dose of vitamin D3, you'll be ready to approach her with a spring in your step and zero hesitation. But let's be clear, supplements aren't a magic trick. You're not going to pop a few and instantly transform into Casanova. Think of these as secret little helpers. They address the root of your nervousness and give you that extra mental edge so that you can be the best version of yourself. They help calm the storm going on in your head and let your real personality come through. Because trust me, you're a lot more charming when you're not nervously fidgeting like a malfunctioning robot. Now, this doesn't mean you should toss out the deep breathing exercises and positive thinking. Those work too. But adding supplements to your routine might just be the extra boost you need to keep your cool when it counts. So next time you're getting ready to approach a girl, pop a little guarana, chill with some L-theanine, and soak in that vitamin D3. Your confidence will thank you. And who knows? With your new zen-like energy, that girl might just be wondering why she didn't notice you sooner. So go ahead, give supplements a try, because sometimes confidence really can come in a capsule. Tip 4. Talk on the phone before approaching. You've spotted the girl you want to talk to, and your heart starts racing. Suddenly, the thought of approaching her becomes nerve-wracking. That's where an underrated trick comes in. A quick phone call to someone familiar before making your move. Hearing a familiar voice, whether it's a friend, a sibling, or even a family member, can do wonders for your nerves. Research has shown that talking to someone you trust helps reduce anxiety and can calm those pre-approach jitters. A familiar conversation reminds you of who you are, boosting your confidence in a way that makes the upcoming interaction feel much more manageable. Imagine pacing outside or around the venue, mentally preparing yourself for the big moment. A quick chat with your best friend can lighten the mood with a funny story or reassuring words. By the time you hang up, you're smiling, laughing, and already feeling better. That natural, relaxed energy translates into your approach, making you seem more confident and at ease. Beyond calming the nerves, a phone call right before you approach can also send subtle, positive signals to others. Ending a phone call just before you make your move can give off the impression that you're in demand, with people wanting your time and attention. It adds a layer of confidence to your body language, as if you have things going on, but now you're choosing to focus on this particular interaction. This aura of self-assurance can make a strong impression before you even speak a word. This simple practice helps you enter the situation with a clear head, mentally prepared and comfortable. Talking to someone you trust puts you in a better frame of mind, which can often make the difference between an anxious introduction and a confident, smooth conversation. As you finish your call and head over to talk to her, the combination of calmness and self-assuredness makes it easier to strike up a natural, engaging conversation. The key is to time your call so that it ends just as you're about to approach. You want the benefits of that friendly boost without looking distracted by juggling your phone while starting a conversation. So, the next time you're feeling nervous about approaching someone, give your friend a ring. It's an easy, effective way to calm your nerves, boost your confidence, and ensure that you're in the right headspace for success. Tip 5. Take her on a stressful date. When I say stressful date, I'm not talking about anything super intense or awkward. The idea is to create some excitement and a bit of mystery to get her heart racing, in a good way. Adrenaline is your secret weapon here because it's been shown to help people bond. A little thrill can boost oxytocin, the hormone that makes people feel connected, which can work in your favor. So here's the plan. Instead of the usual dinner and a movie routine, plan something that's a bit unexpected. Think of activities that bring out some fun adrenaline, like going to an indoor rock climbing wall, trying a dance class neither of you has done before, or even tackling an escape room. The key is to get out of your comfort zone together. It's all about creating a shared experience that you'll both remember. Lead with mystery. Tell her you're taking her out, but keep the destination a surprise. As you move from one location to the next, the element of anticipation will keep her on her toes, triggering a rush of adrenaline and excitement. This not only makes the date more fun, but it also subtly positions you as the confident leader, which can be incredibly attractive. Now, why does this work so well? Because when she's having fun and feeling that rush of excitement, her brain might start associating those good vibes with you. That's the magic of adrenaline. Her heart races a little faster, she's having fun, and suddenly you're the guy she's enjoying all that with. It's like tricking the brain a little, but in the best way possible. While you're at it, don't forget to throw in some conversation that goes beyond the surface. Ask questions that get her thinking and sharing more about herself. Stuff like what's on her bucket list or something she's always wanted to try. When you mix excitement with deeper conversations, it makes the whole experience even better. You're not just creating a fun date, you're also building a stronger connection. And to top it all off, finish the date with something sweet, literally. After all that action, head to a cute cafe for dessert, or grab some ice cream together. Sharing a little treat after all the excitement helps wind things down in a relaxed, comfortable way. Plus, it's the perfect way to end a date on a high note without feeling rushed. Tip 6. Greet everyone around you. Here's a little trick that works wonders when you're trying to catch someone's eye. Greet everyone around you. Seriously, it's a simple move, but it makes a huge difference. Engaging with people in a social setting not only shows off your social skills, but it also highlights your confidence. And trust me, confidence is one of the most attractive things you can have in your toolkit. Think about it like this. When you're friendly, relaxed, and saying hello to everyone from the bartender to the folks at the next table, it sends a message. You come across as socially dominant, not in an aggressive way, but in a I'm comfortable and in control kind of way. It's the kind of energy that makes people take notice because it shows you're at ease in any situation. And that's magnetic. When you're casually greeting others, it makes you more approachable too. The girl you've got your eye on will see that you're not the awkward guy hiding in the corner. Instead, you're the guy making connections, laughing with the group, and just generally being someone people want to be around. She'll think, hey, this guy is someone worth knowing, and that's exactly what you want. Here's where it gets even better. By engaging with others, you don't have to immediately dive into a conversation with her and risk feeling nervous or putting pressure on yourself. You're warming up the room, making yourself visible without coming on too strong. It's like building a little social momentum. By the time you do talk to her, it feels natural because she's already seen you being friendly and confident with others. And you know what else? When you're being outgoing and friendly with everyone, it subtly puts you in a leadership role. People gravitate toward that kind of energy. You'll start to notice that when you make the first move to greet people, others follow suit. It's like a domino effect of positive vibes, and suddenly you're the guy everyone wants to talk to. So, the next time you're in a social setting and feeling the pressure to impress, Start by greeting the people around you. Smile, chat, and just be open. It's not about putting on a show or being the loudest person in the room. It's about showing you're comfortable, confident, and someone worth paying attention to. And when she sees you working the room with ease, she'll be that much more curious to get to know you too. Tip 7. Never pay for the date in front of her. Let's talk about the fine art of paying the bill. While it might seem like a small detail, how you handle this moment can actually make a big impact. Here's the move. Never pay for the date right in front of her. Instead, handle it discreetly when she's not at the table. It's a subtle but powerful gesture that shows you've got things under control, and that's exactly the kind of confidence that catches attention. Why does this work so well? First, it creates a sense of mystery. You're not making a big show of picking up the tab, and that quiet confidence is something she'll remember. You're demonstrating that you've got it covered without the need for grand gestures or the awkward back and forth about who's paying. When she returns to find the bill has already been handled, it leaves an impression, almost like you've effortlessly taken care of things behind the scenes. It's a small action, but one that can make you stand out in her mind. There's something undeniably appealing about someone who knows how to handle situations smoothly, and paying the bill this way gives off that exact vibe. It shows control, like you've thought ahead and planned out every detail, leaving her to relax and enjoy the experience without worrying about any awkward moments over the check. And here's the kicker. This kind of discreet gesture often sparks conversations later. When she tells her friends about the date, she might mention how the bill was magically taken care of without her even noticing. It's the type of thing that gets people talking because it's a rare move these days. Her friends will probably find it impressive, which only boosts your attractiveness even more in her eyes. You'll be the guy who does things differently, and trust me, that makes you memorable. Of course, timing is key. You don't want to be too obvious about disappearing to pay the bill, but when she steps away, whether to use the restroom or make a quick call, that's your chance. Slip away, handle the payment with a nod or quiet word to the waiter and return to the table like nothing happened. When she comes back and realizes the bill is already settled, you've made a strong, subtle statement without saying a word. So, next time you're out on a date, leave the flashy gestures at home. Pay the bill while she's away, and watch how that quiet confidence leaves an impression that sticks with her long after the night is over. It's the kind of smooth, effortless move that shows you've got class, control, and just enough mystery to keep her intrigued. Tip 8. Don't kiss her on the first date. Here's a bold move that'll set you apart from the crowd. Don't go in for the kiss on the first date. It might sound counterintuitive, but holding off when the moment seems ripe can actually work wonders for creating intrigue and sparking her interest. Most people expect a kiss if the date has gone well, so by not following that path, you immediately stand out. And standing out, my friend, is what leaves a lasting impression. Let's talk about the psychology behind this. When you don't kiss her on the first date, it subverts her expectations, which naturally makes her think about the why. This sense of curiosity is powerful. It keeps you on her mind long after the date is over. Instead of the date ending in the predictable way, she's left wondering, why didn't he kiss me? That little question lingers, and that's where the magic happens. You've made an impression simply by not doing what everyone else does. Not kissing on the first date also sends a message of self-confidence and control. You're showing that you're not desperate to rush things, and that you value taking the time to build a genuine connection. It's a clear signal that you're comfortable with the pace of the relationship, and that's something people respect. Confidence, after all, isn't always about making the boldest move. It's often about knowing when to hold back. Here's another upside: anticipation. Holding off on the kiss creates excitement for the next time you see each other. You're building tension in the best way, and that tension is something that naturally pulls her back in for more. By not sealing the night with a kiss, you've made the potential for future dates even more enticing. She'll wonder if the next time will be the moment, or maybe the time after that, and that mystery keeps her engaged. Now, this doesn't mean you end the date on a cold, awkward note. You can still be warm and affectionate, give her a meaningful hug, linger in the moment, or just maintain that connection through eye contact. It's all about showing interest and care without crossing into predictable territory. The key is to leave her feeling good, while also leaving her wanting more. And let's not forget, this is the kind of move that gets talked about. When she tells her friends about the date and mentions that you didn't go for the kiss, it's going to spark curiosity. Her friends will ask questions and suddenly you've created a buzz without even realizing it. You're the guy who does things differently, and that, my friend, makes you memorable. So if you really want to leave a lasting impression, resist the temptation to go for the first date kiss. Focus on building that emotional connection, let the anticipation build, and leave her with just enough curiosity to keep thinking about you. It's a subtle but powerful way to stand out, and trust me, it'll pay off in the long run. Okay, here's the key for you. Attraction, especially when it feels one-sided, can feel like navigating a minefield of emotions. You're drawn to someone who doesn't seem to feel the same, leaving you wondering if the situation is even salvageable. It's easy to get lost in a spiral of self-doubt and strategizing, but the most powerful approach is often the most genuine. While there are no guarantees, remember this: attraction is fluid, not fixed. You can influence its direction by focusing on genuine connection, self-improvement, and above all, respect. First and foremost, ditch the chase mentality. Desperation is never attractive. Bombarding someone with attention when they've shown little interest can be off-putting and counterproductive. Instead, invest your energy in yourself. Pursue your passions, nurture your friendships, and let your authentic self shine. Explore activities you enjoy, learn new skills, and engage in things that make you feel alive and fulfilled. This self-assuredness, this commitment to your own growth radiates confidence and is incredibly appealing. Next, take the time to understand her perspective. Why might she not reciprocate your feelings? Is it your personality, your lifestyle, or something else entirely? Perhaps she's not looking for a relationship, or maybe your approaches haven't been aligned with what she finds attractive. Honest introspection, not obsessive analysis, can offer valuable insights into how you can improve, not to become someone you're not, but to become the best version of yourself. Instead of grand romantic gestures, which often backfire in these situations, focus on building a genuine friendship. Authentic connection is far more powerful than manufactured romance. Show genuine interest in her life, ask thoughtful questions, and truly listen to her responses. Offer support without expectations, celebrate her successes, and be there for her during challenging times. Let your personality shine through organically, revealing your humor, kindness, and intelligence. This allows her to see your character, potentially shifting her perception of you over time. Ultimately, respect is paramount. If she voices discomfort, expresses disinterest, or clearly states her desire for distance, honor her boundaries. Pushing someone beyond their comfort zone is never acceptable and can damage any potential for a future connection. Step back gracefully, knowing that respecting her decision, however difficult, speaks volumes about your character. Remember, there's someone out there who will appreciate you for exactly who you are, valuing your presence and reciprocating your feelings wholeheartedly. How younger women wish older men talk to them. Are you an older man finding it tough to connect with younger women, struggling to make conversations that leave a lasting impression? If you feel your words are falling flat and failing to spark attraction, this video is your game changer. Discover the secrets of how younger women wish older men would talk to them. What can you say to captivate her attention and show you genuinely understand her? Dive in to learn the art of meaningful communication that bridges the age gap and turns mundane chats into memorable connections. Ready to transform your interactions? Let's get started. Number 1. She wishes for compliments and recognition from you. 1. Complimenting her appearance. What do you think about using compliments? Should you or shouldn't you? Share your thoughts below. Complimenting a younger woman's appearance is an art that, when done correctly, can significantly enhance the quality of interactions and build positive rapport. Women often invest considerable time and effort into their appearance, and receiving genuine compliments can reinforce their sense of self-worth and confidence. For older men, knowing how to offer these compliments effectively is crucial in creating a meaningful and respectful connection. Firstly, it's important to be specific and detailed in your compliments. Rather than offering vague praise, focus on particular aspects of her appearance that stand out. For instance, Instead of saying, "You look nice," comment on her choice of makeup, clothing, or accessories with specifics, such as, "Your makeup really highlights your eyes beautifully, and I love how this outfit complements your style." Detailed compliments show that you have genuinely noticed and appreciated the effort she has put into her appearance. This level of attentiveness can make the compliment feel more personal and sincere. However, while offering compliments, it's crucial to maintain authenticity. Women can often sense insincerity or flattery that lacks genuine appreciation. Therefore, make sure that your praise is rooted in truth. For example, if you genuinely think she looks great in a particular outfit, express that sentiment honestly. Avoid exaggerating or offering compliments that you don't truly believe, as this can come off as disingenuous and may undermine the trust in the interaction. A balanced approach to complimenting is to apply the rule of complimenting first and then suggesting. Start by acknowledging and appreciating what you genuinely like about her appearance, and then offer a light-hearted suggestion. For instance, you might say, "Wow, you look amazing in this style. You must have spent a lot of time choosing it. Next time, you might want to try a different style." This approach not only validates her current effort, but also subtly introduces the idea of exploring new styles, which can be seen as a thoughtful and supportive gesture rather than a critique. This method of combining genuine compliments with friendly suggestions demonstrates respect and attentiveness. It shows that you are not only appreciating her current look, but also taking an interest in her personal style journey. Such interactions reflect a deep understanding of aesthetics and personal expression, which can be highly flattering and engaging for a younger woman. 2. Smart and talented. Complimenting a younger woman on her intellect and talents is like praising a flower not just for its petals, but for its fragrance. It's about recognizing the depth of her abilities beyond the surface. Think of it as the ultimate way to show you're not just admiring the bouquet, but appreciating the entire garden of her mind. Here's the thing. While everyone loves a good compliment about their looks, it's the nod to their intelligence that can make a lasting impression. Women, especially younger ones, are often proud of their accomplishments and the skills they've honed. Imagine if you could be the one to highlight her smarts in a way that really stands out. Instead of simply saying, "You're really smart," try something that shows you're paying attention. If she's just aced a project or made an insightful comment, you might say, "I'm genuinely impressed by how you broke down that complex issue. It's clear you've got a knack for turning challenges into opportunities." A compliment like this doesn't just flatter, it validates her hard work and intellectual prowess. It's like giving a high five to her brain power, acknowledging that she's not just a pretty face but a powerhouse of ideas. This approach goes a long way in making conversations more engaging. When you compliment her intellect, you're not just scoring points, you're opening the door to deeper, more meaningful dialogue. You're signaling that you're interested in what she thinks and values her contributions. Take a page from the book of good communication and make your compliments specific and relevant. For instance, if she's discussing a challenging work project, you might say, "Your ability to simplify such complex topics is impressive. It's like you've got a superpower for making the complicated seem effortless." This kind of feedback not only shows that you're attentive, but that you appreciate her unique skills and talents. It's a way of showing that you see her as more than just a pretty face. As author and relationship expert Dr. John Gray puts it, "To truly connect, we must first appreciate and value the essence of who we're communicating with." After all, who wouldn't want to be seen as a stunning combination of beauty and brains? 3. Artistic passion. Artistic passion is a unique and profound aspect of someone's identity, especially for younger women who are often seeking ways to express themselves creatively. When an older man acknowledges and appreciates this aspect of a young woman's life, it opens up a realm of deeper connection and mutual respect. Instead of focusing solely on surface-level compliments, delving into her artistic endeavors shows genuine interest and admiration for her inner world. Acknowledging artistic talent goes beyond simple praise. It involves recognizing the effort, creativity, and emotion that she pours into her work. This kind of validation can be incredibly meaningful. Artistic pursuits often require a level of vulnerability. Sharing one's art with others can be a deeply personal and sometimes daunting experience. By appreciating her artistic efforts, you are essentially acknowledging and respecting this vulnerability. This can create a safe space for her to open up and share more about her creative process and inspirations. Engaging with her artistic interests can also be a great way to spend quality time together. Suggest activities that align with her passions, such as visiting an art exhibit, attending a live music performance, or even participating in a creative workshop together. This not only shows that you value her interests, but also provides opportunities for shared experiences that can strengthen your bond. Art can serve as a bridge between individuals, facilitating deeper conversations and connections. It's a way to explore each other's perspectives and emotions. When you take the time to appreciate and discuss her artistic passions, you're not just giving her a compliment, you're acknowledging a significant part of her identity. This can lead to more meaningful and fulfilling interactions, as you both share and appreciate the beauty of creative expression. Moreover, recognizing her artistic passion can differentiate you from others who may only focus on superficial attributes. It shows that you see and value her for who she truly is, including her talents and interests. This can make your interactions more memorable and impactful, creating a lasting impression. Ultimately, appreciating a younger woman's artistic passion involves more than just words. It's about showing genuine interest, respect, and admiration for her creativity and the effort she puts into her art. It's about building a connection that goes beyond the surface, reaching into the depths of who she is and what she loves. So next time she shares her artistic side, take a moment to truly appreciate it and let her know how much you value her unique creative expression. 4. Her kindness and loving heart. Recognizing and appreciating a young woman's kindness and loving heart can make a significant impact. Complimenting her for her compassion, empathy, and the care she shows to others demonstrates that you value her inner qualities. This type of acknowledgement is heartfelt and sincere, showing that you see and appreciate the depth of her character. When you highlight a young woman's kindness, you are essentially validating one of her most genuine traits. In a world that often emphasizes physical appearance and superficial qualities, acknowledging her compassion and empathy sets you apart. It shows that you are attentive to her actions and the way she interacts with the world. A compliment such as, "Your kindness towards others is truly inspiring," can make her feel valued for her inner beauty and moral integrity. Young women, like anyone, want to feel that their actions matter and that their efforts to be compassionate are recognized. When you notice and appreciate her loving heart, it reinforces her positive behavior and encourages her to continue being kind and empathetic. It signals that you admire her for more than just her looks or talents, but for the way she treats others. This can build her self-esteem and reinforce her commitment to her values. When you acknowledge her loving heart, you also highlight a quality that is often overlooked in the hustle and bustle of daily life. Compassion and empathy are not always celebrated, yet they are vital traits that contribute to a better world. By complimenting her on these qualities, you encourage her to continue spreading kindness and love, reinforcing the importance of these values in her life and yours. In addition, recognizing her kindness can inspire her to extend her compassion even further. When someone feels appreciated for their good deeds, they are more likely to continue and even expand on those actions. Your acknowledgement can act as a catalyst for her to engage in more acts of kindness, knowing that they are noticed and valued. Compliments about her caring nature can also help her feel more secure and confident in her relationships. Knowing that you appreciate her for her inner qualities reassures her that she is valued beyond superficial aspects. This can lead to a more genuine and open connection, where she feels comfortable being her true self. It sets a standard for the type of qualities that are truly admirable and worth celebrating. Before we continue with the next segment, make sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe. This will help YouTube's algorithm suggest our videos to a larger audience. We appreciate your support. Number 2. She wishes for thoughtful and practical gestures from you. 1. Someone who can protect her from societal prejudices. In an era where societal judgments and stereotypes can cast a shadow over relationships, especially those involving significant age differences, a key trait that many younger women deeply value in older men is their ability to shield them from such prejudices. When a younger woman is in a relationship with an older man, societal judgments often focus on perceived power dynamics, the motivations behind the relationship, or questions about the man's intentions. These prejudices can weigh heavily on the younger woman, affecting her self-esteem and how she feels about the relationship. Here, the older man's role in protecting her from such biases becomes crucial. By standing firm against external criticism and showing unwavering support, he helps to create a safe and affirming environment where the relationship can flourish without the corrosive effects of public scrutiny. This protective stance can manifest in several ways. For instance, when faced with disparaging comments or intrusive questions from others, a reassuring partner who defends the relationship and highlights its strengths can provide significant emotional support. His ability to confront and dismiss societal prejudices demonstrates not only his commitment to the relationship, but also his respect for her as an individual deserving of dignity and consideration. Moreover, by actively addressing and challenging societal biases, the older man can help to reshape perceptions. This involves more than just defending the relationship in conversation. It includes embodying values of respect, equality, and genuine affection. When he actively supports her and the relationship, it helps counteract negative stereotypes and proves that their connection is based on mutual respect and deep affection, rather than superficial reasons. In addition to defending her from societal judgment, the older man's protective role can also involve providing a sense of stability and reassurance. By demonstrating that he is steadfast and unshakable in his commitment, he helps to alleviate the fears and insecurities that might arise from societal pressures. This emotional security is crucial for the younger woman, as it reinforces her confidence in the relationship and her own self-worth. An older man who can protect his younger partner from societal prejudices is offering more than just emotional support. He is actively contributing to the health and sustainability of the relationship. His role as a defender against judgment not only helps to shield her from negativity, but also reinforces the authenticity and strength of their connection. 2. Someone who is not afraid to publicly acknowledge the relationship. In the landscape of age gap relationships, one of the most empowering gestures an older man can make for his younger partner is to openly and confidently acknowledge their relationship. This public affirmation is not just about showcasing the relationship to the world, it's a powerful statement of commitment and respect. For many younger women, especially those navigating the complexities of dating someone significantly older, this public acknowledgement can be incredibly affirming and validating. In relationships where there is a noticeable age difference, societal judgments and whispers can often cloud the partnership. An older man's willingness to publicly acknowledge the relationship serves as a bold rejection of these judgments. It signals to the world, and importantly to his partner, that he is proud of the relationship and stands firmly by it. This level of openness helps to dispel doubts and reinforces that their connection is genuine and worthy of respect. Public acknowledgement can take various forms, from social media posts and public appearances to introducing the partner to friends and family with pride. Each of these actions demonstrates that the older man is not only serious about the relationship, but also unafraid of what others might think. This willingness to embrace the relationship openly can significantly bolster the younger woman's confidence and security. It provides her with a sense of validation and support that is crucial, particularly in the face of societal skepticism. For many younger women, being in a relationship with an older man might involve facing unwarranted scrutiny or discomfort from peers and the public. By acknowledging the relationship publicly, the older man actively counters these negative perceptions and shows that he values the relationship enough to stand up for it. This public stance can help in creating a more accepting environment where the relationship can be enjoyed without the overshadowing impact of societal prejudices. Moreover, this openness fosters trust and strengthens the bond between partners. It demonstrates that the older man is committed to the relationship, not just in private, but in public spheres as well. This commitment is a crucial component of relationship stability and can deepen the emotional connection between partners. It shows that he is invested in the relationship's future and is willing to face external challenges together. 3. Someone who is caring but not overly controlling. Balancing care with respect is key in any relationship, but it becomes even more crucial when there's a significant age difference. For a younger woman in an age gap relationship, having an older man who can be caring without crossing into control can make all the difference. Imagine a relationship where one partner is always looking out for the other, but in a way that doesn't feel smothering. That's the sweet spot. It's about being supportive, showing empathy, offering encouragement and being there during tough times, without overstepping boundaries. This kind of caring builds trust and makes the younger woman feel secure, which is especially important given the extra layer of societal judgment that often comes with age gap relationships. But let's be clear, there's a fine line between caring and controlling. Control can manifest in various ways, from dictating what she wears to who she spends time with. This isn't just about avoiding a power struggle, it's about respecting her autonomy. When the older man is overly controlling, it undermines the sense of equality in the relationship and can lead to tension and resentment. Think of it this way: a caring partner is like a steady guide, offering support and advice while respecting the younger woman's independence. He listens to her opinions, values her decisions, and is there to offer guidance when she asks for it, without trying to impose his will. This approach promotes a sense of partnership and collaboration, where both individuals feel valued and heard. One of the most important aspects of this dynamic is communication. By engaging in open and honest dialogue, the older man shows that he values her perspective and is committed to a relationship built on mutual respect. For example, instead of pressuring her to conform to his preferences, he might ask for her input on decisions, respect her need for personal space, and support her interests and hobbies. In practice, this means avoiding behaviors that might come off as controlling, such as insisting on how she should spend her time or making decisions for her. Instead, being supportive in a way that encourages her independence helps maintain a healthy and balanced relationship. It signals that he sees her as an equal partner and respects her individuality. Number 3. The art of communication. The art of communication is a vital skill for older men when interacting with younger women, as it bridges the generational gap and fosters genuine connection. Effective communication involves more than just speaking. It encompasses listening, understanding, and responding in a manner that is respectful and engaging. For older men, mastering this art requires an awareness of the differences in communication styles, preferences, and expectations that younger women might have. One of the key aspects of effective communication is active listening. This means fully concentrating on what the younger woman is saying, rather than just passively hearing her words. Active listening involves nodding, maintaining eye contact, and providing feedback that shows you understand her perspective. For instance, if she shares a story about her day, an older man should respond with comments or questions that reflect his genuine interest. This not only makes the younger woman feel valued, but also helps in building a deeper emotional connection. Active listening demonstrates that the older man respects her thoughts and opinions, which is crucial in any relationship. Another important element is empathy. Older men should strive to understand the experiences and emotions of younger women, even if they differ from their own. Empathy involves putting oneself in another person's shoes and responding with compassion and understanding. For example, if a younger woman talks about the challenges she faces in her career, an older man should acknowledge these struggles and offer supportive, non-judgmental advice. By showing empathy, older men can create a safe and nurturing environment where younger women feel understood and appreciated. Humor also plays a significant role in communication. Younger women often appreciate a sense of humor, especially when it is light-hearted and appropriate. Sharing a laugh can break the ice and make interactions more enjoyable and relaxed. However, older men should be mindful of the type of humor they use. Jokes that might have been popular in their youth might not resonate with younger women. It's important to stay current and avoid humor that could be perceived as outdated or offensive. A well-timed, gentle joke can make a conversation lively and memorable, but it should never come at the expense of sensitivity or respect. Transparency and honesty are equally critical. Younger women value authenticity and can often sense when someone is being insincere. Older men should be open about their intentions and feelings, avoiding any pretense. For instance, if an older man is interested in a serious relationship, he should communicate this clearly, rather than pretending to be interested in something casual. Honesty helps in building trust, which is the foundation of any successful relationship. By being transparent, older men can avoid misunderstandings and create a solid base for meaningful interactions. Furthermore, adapting communication styles is essential. Younger generations are accustomed to different modes of communication, such as texting and social media. Older men should be willing to embrace these platforms to stay connected. However, it is also important to balance this with face-to-face interactions, as personal connection cannot be fully replicated online. Being adaptable and flexible in communication methods shows that an older man is willing to meet a younger woman halfway, respecting her preferred ways of interacting. In essence, the art of communication for older men when engaging with younger women involves a combination of active listening, empathy, appropriate humor, honesty, and adaptability. By honing these skills, older men can create meaningful connections that transcend age differences, fostering relationships that are built on mutual respect and understanding. Through effective communication, older men can bridge the generational gap, making younger women feel valued and appreciated and paving the way for deeper, more fulfilling relationships. Number 4. Some mistakes to watch out for. Navigating a relationship with a significant age difference can be challenging, and there are specific pitfalls that older men should be mindful of to ensure a healthy, respectful, and genuine connection with younger women. Awareness of these common mistakes can help avoid potential issues and foster a more authentic relationship. One critical error to avoid is lying about your age. Honesty is fundamental in any relationship, and this principle becomes even more important when there's an age gap. Misrepresenting your age not only compromises trust, but also sets a precedent for dishonesty that can damage the relationship over time. A younger woman may appreciate a partner who is upfront and transparent, as it demonstrates integrity and respect. Being genuine about your age encourages an open and honest dialogue, which is essential for building a strong foundation. Another common mistake is using the age gap as a shield. It's tempting to justify actions or behaviors based on the age difference, but this can undermine the relationship's authenticity. For instance, saying things like, "I know better because of my age," can come across as dismissive of her opinions and experiences. Instead, focus on mutual respect and understanding. Each partner should contribute to the relationship's dynamics without using age as an excuse for behavior or decision-making. Emphasizing equality and shared values, rather than relying on age-related justifications, fosters a more balanced and respectful partnership. Financial resources are often seen as a way to address conflicts or provide solutions, but relying on money to solve relationship problems is a mistake. While financial stability can alleviate certain pressures, it is not a substitute for emotional connection, communication, or problem-solving. Using money to address disagreements, or as a means to keep the relationship intact, can lead to a superficial connection. True relationship strength comes from addressing issues through dialogue, empathy, and understanding, rather than financial means. Building a connection based on genuine emotional support and shared experiences is far more meaningful than one influenced by financial power. Finally, treating a younger woman like a trophy is a significant mistake to avoid. This can manifest as viewing the relationship as a status symbol or achievement, rather than valuing her as an individual. Treating her as a trophy objectifies the relationship and diminishes her intrinsic worth. A respectful approach involves recognizing her as a person with her own dreams, values, and individuality. Rather than seeing the relationship as an accomplishment, focus on nurturing a partnership built on mutual admiration and respect. This mindset helps to ensure that the relationship is based on genuine connection rather than superficial appearances or status. By steering clear of these pitfalls, being honest about your age, avoiding age-based justifications, not using money to solve problems, and not treating the relationship as a trophy, older men can foster a more authentic, respectful, and fulfilling relationship with younger women. Awareness and intentionality in these areas help create a stronger, more balanced partnership where both individuals feel valued and understood. Number 5. Understanding the age gap dynamics. Understanding the dynamics of age gap relationships, particularly those involving older men and younger women, requires delving into the psychological, social, and emotional factors that influence these partnerships. From a psychological standpoint, these relationships can be deeply fulfilling for both parties due to complementary needs and characteristics. Older men often bring stability, life experience, and emotional maturity to the relationship, which younger women might find appealing. Conversely, younger women can offer vitality, a fresh perspective on life, and a sense of rejuvenation that older men appreciate. This dynamic creates a mutually beneficial relationship where each partner's strengths complement the other's needs, fostering a balanced and fulfilling connection. Despite the potential benefits, age gap relationships frequently encounter societal scrutiny and judgment. Common stereotypes include assumptions that younger women are only interested in financial security, or that older men are pursuing relationships with younger women for superficial reasons. These stereotypes can lead to significant social pressure and criticism, causing anxiety and self-doubt in both partners. For older men, this fear of social judgment can manifest as hesitancy in approaching younger women or doubts about the authenticity of the relationship. It is essential to recognize and address these societal pressures to understand how to navigate these relationships successfully. However, the reality of age gap relationships often contradicts these stereotypes. Many such relationships are based on genuine affection, shared interests, and mutual respect. Older men may find that younger women are more adaptable and open-minded, which can lead to dynamic and evolving partnerships. Conversely, younger women may appreciate the wisdom, patience, and stability that older men provide. These relationships can also serve as an opportunity for both partners to learn from each other, fostering personal growth and development. Understanding these positive aspects can help older men communicate more effectively and confidently with younger women. Emotionally, age gap relationships can be enriching. They often require both partners to communicate effectively and navigate differences in life stages, which can strengthen the bond between them. Socially, these relationships can also challenge conventional norms and encourage more progressive views on love and partnership. By facing and overcoming societal judgment together, couples in age gap relationships often develop a strong sense of unity and resilience. This unity is crucial for older men to demonstrate when talking to younger women, as it shows confidence and commitment. Understanding the dynamics of age gap relationships is crucial for addressing the fears and concerns that older men might have about pursuing younger women. Recognizing the psychological benefits, countering societal stereotypes, and appreciating the mutual enrichment these relationships offer can empower older men to approach younger women with confidence. By focusing on genuine connection and effective communication, age gap relationships can flourish despite external judgments, proving that age is just a number when it comes to love and partnership. When older men understand and embrace these dynamics, they can engage younger women in conversations that are respectful, interesting, and free from societal stereotypes, leading to more meaningful and successful relationships. In today's video, we've unpacked the essentials of how younger women wish older men would talk to them. From offering genuine compliments on their appearance and intellect to recognizing their artistic passions and kind hearts, the key lies in meaningful and respectful communication. Remember, it's not just about the words you say, but the sincerity and understanding behind them. Avoid common pitfalls like lying about your age, using the age gap as an excuse, relying on money to solve problems, or treating her like a trophy. By focusing on authentic and thoughtful interactions, you can bridge the age gap and create deeper, more fulfilling connections. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends who might benefit from these insights. Leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions, and let's keep the conversation going. And of course, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest content. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay genuine and keep building those meaningful connections.